Hello, and welcome to Green Bull Research. Today, we're reviewing Jeff Brown's investment advisory service, Brownstone Research. In this video, we'll take a closer look at one of the investment advisory companies that often puts out investment teasers and lures people to buy into their services. That's right, a deep dive to determine whether this company offers legit investment research or scammy sales pitches you should avoid. Let's get to it. So we've revealed several investment teasers featured by Brownstone Research, and we've received many questions from our viewers whether we can trust this investment advice or if we should avoid this place like the plague. And so we finally decided to review the service itself. We'll go over what the company does, what it provides, the people behind it, complaints, and more. To start with, Brownstone Research is an investment research firm that was founded by Jeff Brown in 2020. Their mission is to provide high-quality investment research to the general public, with recommendations often just available to large institution and high-net-worth clients. They offer a variety of different services for both beginners and experienced investors. And these services range greatly in price and are generally follow-along type services where subscribers are told what to invest in and when. The company is based in Florida and shares the same address as Bonner and Partners, along with a handful of other investment research companies such as Legacy Research, Casey Research, and others. The reason for this is because all of these companies are under the umbrella of the Agora parent company. And apparently it's set up that Bonner and Partners branched off of Agora, and now Brownstone Research branched off of Bonner and Partners. So there's layers upon layers here. And although they're not keeping very good company, we do make note that Brownstone Research has a better reputation and isn't quite as sleazy as some of the other Agora companies. So who is Jeff Brown? Well, he's the guy behind it all, and he has a pretty impressive background. He studied aeronautical and astronautical engineering at university and went on to work as a high-tech executive in Silicon Valley and Tokyo, and was vice president of NXP Semiconductors, which supplied Apple with some of the needed hardware for their Apple Pay payment system. And he's also held executive positions at Qualcomm and Juniper Networks. He has over 25 years of total experience in high levels in the tech world and is still heavily involved. He knows what it takes to be a successful tech company and has a developed network of contacts and access to information that most people do not, making him an insider of sorts. So, is Brownstone Research a scam? It is not. Brownstone Research is a legitimate company. The many suspicions for their scamminess usually arise from their hyped-up marketing materials that is used to bring new subscribers into their services. But they do in fact offer the product that you pay for. Which isn't to say that you'll be happy with the product, and it's not always easy to get a refund. And the company is backed by a team of experts, including Jeff Brown, of course, the main guy behind it, who we just introduced. And these are some of the main people behind the team at Brownstone Research. So what services do they offer? Well, they have a free offer called The Bleeding Edge, and this is a free publication where Jeff Brown shares insights into the tech world. He gives his thoughts on new tech and advances in technology that investors should be aware of. And you can pop in to catch up on what's going on in the tech world. But don't get too excited about this free service, because although it has some interesting articles about the tech world, there isn't really any specific investment advice made. There are, however, many promotions in these posts intended to lure you deeper into their sales funnel. And that brings us to some of their paid programs, such as the Exponential Tech Investor, and this is $4,000 a year. This is an advisory service where Jeff focuses on small and microcap tech companies that are poised for breakthrough growth. If $4,000 seems like too much to buy into, you might consider the Near Future Report, which is only $200 a year. And this is for beginners because it's reasonably priced. And here he looks to identify trends in technology that will be adopted in the near future. But the only recommendations you can expect would be large cap tech companies that still have some potential for growth. Other than that, you can expect more promotions to lure you deeper into the sales funnel. He also has Early Stage Trader, which is $5,000 a year. And this is another of his elite services. And here he targets early stage pre-revenue companies with a focus on biotech. He also offers the Blank Check Speculator for $4,000 a year. And the focus here is on investing in special purpose acquisition companies, SPACs, or blank check companies before a reverse merger happens, which essentially lets you get shares of companies at pre-IPO prices. He also has the Outlier Investor for $4,000 a year, which is run by 20-year Wall Street veteran Jason Bodner. This is all about finding outlier investment opportunities before hedge funds and investment banks on Wall Street do. And there's also Unchained Profits for $5,000 a year. This is Jeff Brown's new blockchain and cryptocurrency-focused advisory, and is a rather new service. And here he makes recommendations on stocks as well as cryptos in the field. And the most exclusive membership of all is Brownstone Unlimited. This is their most expensive program, and it's an all-in-one package. But the cost of this changes based on what the company is offering and what they consider to be a fair price, and you have to call them to find out more. And it should be noted that these are all full retail prices, However, they are often discounted through special promotions listed in their teasers. For example, in the 6G investment teasers, you can subscribe to the Near Future Report for just $49 for the first year. But you should be aware that all of these services are set to auto-renew each year at the regular retail price. With regards to refunds, the terms page specifically states that all fees are non-refundable. However, it does seem that they do make some exceptions, so you'll just have to check the specific order page of whatever service you're looking to buy. For example, one of the sales pages for the Near Future Report says you can get a refund within 60 days. If you're trying to get a refund, you can contact the company by email or phone. If you're having trouble getting a refund for any reason, you can reach out to the Better Business Bureau. A complaint to them might help speed up the process. Now, what about complaints and subscriber reviews? Because there are many complaints and poor reviews. Although maybe because Jeff Brown isn't quite as salesy as most of the investment gurus out there, he doesn't get quite as many complaints against him. That said, you won't have to go far to find many reviews that warn just to stay away. However, when compared to other investment services, Jeff Brown tends to get better overall ratings and reviews, even some that claim they have made more money than they lost on his recommendation. So for pros and cons, Jeff Brown offers a variety of services, and subscriptions are follow-along style and uncomplicated. He's a true expert tech investor, with better reviews overall than most other Agora companies. On the downside, it can get very expensive very fast, and refunds aren't offered for every service. And like most of these investment teasers, their promotions can get a bit carried away and misleading. So in conclusion, is Brownstone Research worth subscribing to? Well, they're a branched off company from Bonner & Partners. The services are easy to follow, and Jeff Brown has a decent track record and doesn't get as many complaints as his peers. Whether you want to join their services or not, you'll have to answer for yourself. But Greenbull Research has determined that this place is not a scam, and we see no reason to avoid them if you're prepared to part with the money. If you're a beginning investor, the Near Future Report is your best bet with its introductory pricing and introduction to their more expensive programs. So, Brownstone Research is one of the less complained about members of the generally more dodgy Bonner & Partners group of investment advisory services. But does that make them worth buying into? Do you think Jeff Brown's past results are good enough to bank on future performance? Are you interested in buying into their ever-widening sales funnel? Do you have any personal experience with Brownstone Research products? Please let us know what you think in the comments below. We hope this review provides you with some value and helps you out. Here at Greenbull Research, we expose investment teasers on a regular basis. And unlike most of these overhyped teasers, at Greenbull Research, the information really is free. So if you'd like to stay informed on these hot tips, just go to greenbullresearch.com/join and scroll to the bottom of the page where you can enter your email to receive our newsletter every time we expose another investment teaser. If you found this video useful, please subscribe and give it a like. Thank you very much for watching.